Hi guys, and welcome once again to Stellaris. So this is the second episode in my Let's Play series. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far. We're sort of sending our military ship on an exploration to see what's out there. Our second military ship is, well, I say second, our second fleet is just sitting there at the moment, building up, and you're the one actually that I want to add on my hotbar, because I'll need you at some point, most likely. So, we have found a few different alien races. Races. Most of them are non-sentient. They're just sort of the ones sitting there. The only sentient species we have found is one that isn't actually a proper race within the game. We're going to unpause. We're going to let our ship carry on moving, and hopefully it will find a habitable world that we can actually move to, because it's quite disappointing that we haven't found any yet. It's quite an annoyance. Oh, and we've found another set of aliens. That one does look like a species. We're going in the opposite direction to it, but hopefully once the research is finished we will find out if it is an actual playable species. We'll find out that we're not alone in the universe. At least I hope we're not alone, otherwise it'd be a boring game.
Anomaly found.
Another anomaly. Research that one straight away, please. Oh, did you just gain a level? You did gain a level. Excellent. So when you're finished doing all that, you can come back here and do this research project. Excellent. We are... oh! Immense ragged plains of shadow drift across the name of this planet. They are cast not by clouds but by sheer sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmospheric hinge, or rather jointed, to allow a small degree of articulation. What? I've read that and I have no idea what it just said. Okay. It just adds some science to a planet. Yeah, maybe you guys will read it and comment on it going, oh well, it means this. I have no idea what I just read. Never mind. Still no habitable worlds. I'm getting slightly concerned. One good thing is there's 6 materials here that I can build mining stations around. Yes, please. Ah, yes, it is. It's the first sort of faction. Okay, I bring greetings from the Emperor Truk of One, or I, the undisputed ruler of the glorious Ganvis Imperium. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. Okay, so they're militaristic and authoritarian. We'll answer with our militaristic trait. Our warriors salute you. So the news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in the galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. So these particular aliens have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieve spaceflight at roughly the same time. Awesome. And yeah, I thought it was just there. Now, what type of world do you live on? An Arctic world. Okay. So you can expand that way. Alpine, Alpine. Okay, so there's no world near me that he can expand to. That's a good thing. Oh, you've finished surveying this system. There's 4 energy on that planet. Well, research the anomaly, please. And you, construction ship, go and build a mining station there when you've finished that one. Because I definitely want a +4 to my energy. Now, one good thing, of course, about finding an alien race this early is I could offer trade deals. And you can get sort of a good boost to your materials and stuff gain and stuff like that by doing this. So energy you don't use a lot of at the beginning of the game, but materials you need a lot of, and the more materials you have, the better. So if this race is willing to trade monthly materials, for example, so this deal would give us 1 extra material for the next 10 years, which isn't a lot. But if we had, you know, 1,000 or 2,000 energy credits that we could offset, then, you know, we could increase this to 3 or 4 or 5, and that would give us quite a good bonus to the start of our sort of game. So just keep in mind that you can trade sort of what you've got now for more stuff later. What appears to be an alien carved slab of rock. Fascinating. So I believe that is just another part of this quest. Oh no, it's its own quest. So you come back and do that research project once you've done the other research projects that you're doing. And I've still not found any habitable worlds. Ouch. And we've finished the first research. We could go with better energy production. Oh. We could go with shields, or we could go with better weapons. I am going to go with better energy production to begin with. So we've encountered another set of aliens. Okay. So start researching those, please. That'll be the next alien race, most likely. I am tempted to break this into... Yeah, you know what? We'll break it down again, and then break it down again. Yeah, transfer all. Transfer you. And then this particular fleet is going to head off in this direction. Survey the last few systems over here. And then once again, just go off into the galaxy and have a look around. It's going to take it a long time to do this route, and it might get blown up before it gets anywhere near finished, but, you know, we'll take that risk. It's only one ship. Okay. Oh, so my construction ship has finished building what it was set out to build. Let us build some more here, I think. There we go. So we'll get a few more materials in per month. We'll get less energy in because of, obviously, the trade with the bases. Still no planets. But we have discovered a new alien race. Awesome. Alien creatures, I speak on behalf of Empress Danag, the undisputed ruler of the hegemony of Pultran Og. Okay. Respect our borders and keep out of Gagas affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. Okay. Our warriors salute you. Hello. So what worlds do you like? You like Alpine World, which is kinda bad because I have a few of them near me. Okay, don't send your ships my way. They do have a couple of worlds next to them that they can grow into, and we've just seen big aliens. Wow, that's a big fleet. So we've come across a new set of aliens, and it's that one, isn't it? That's a 2.3 thousand fleet. Ouch. Oh, so that's just been looking at the remains of that colony ship we found. So we got 1 artifact recovered and 60 physics research. So that 60 physics research just gets added to whatever you're currently researching on the physics line. So it just gives it a quick boost in the total number. So yeah. But yeah, that's a big alien race. So these are what we've discovered so far. There's us, and there are these two, and obviously this little one is this just here. Now what I want to look at is this. There we go. Research that, please. Okay. Big alien vessel there as well. Come on your way. I think I might end up just colonizing these worlds because there really isn't many worlds for me to look at. Maybe I should sort of up that number of worlds. Normally it's not too bad. Now I've got 7 months before I get the next one of these. Okay. So while we've got the energy and stuff, oh, another alien race we've just seen. So research them, please. Where are they? Around there or around here? Oh, okay. Again, that's just a small race like this one, so I'm not too worried about it being that close. And my fleet was killed. Oh, ancient mining drones. Damn. Oh, well that's annoying. Well, it's okay, I've got a second ship heading that way anyway, so... this is for the mining drones themselves. You know what, let's establish a listening post. Research new alien race, research that. So that's another alien race we've just discovered. Oh, an habitable desert world. My god, the first one we've seen. Oh, and we have a new faction that's turned up in our society. So the factions, just here, they will have particular goals or issues. So for example, this one here is AI allowed. So allowing the development and study of artificial intelligence. Now because I allow that, they're happy. So they give a buff to anyone that is part of this society, that's part of this sort of faction. So your sort of species will get sort of better or worse in their happiness based on what you have and don't have achieved. So signing research treaties, for example, with other alien races will make these guys happy. Because I don't have that, they don't have a negative effect, but they're just not happy about it. We also have the tradition of discoveries. So adopting discovery traditions, which is this one here, because I haven't got that unlocked, they're not very happy. But if I do have it unlocked, then they will be happy. So if you get all or most of their things sort of this green colour, if most of them are green and they're happy, you get a bonus to your influence. So sometimes pleasing these conditions will benefit you quite a lot. The problem is that if you complete all of these conditions, they might add more conditions, and then more and more and more. So pleasing them becomes harder and harder as time goes on. So you just need to be aware of that. Okay.
Special project complete.
Oh, and our science ship has finished looking at that on the planet. Oh, and it gives an extra bit of research to all of the research on that. So if we built a survey on this, we'd get 2 of each research for only 1. You know what, I'm going to do that straight away. We're going to build a research station. Because to get 2 to each research for only 1 station, that's quite a good bargain, really. Now, our science ship has finished all of that. I'm going to send it over here so it can survey this world. Because I want to know what's on that world and what it looks like. To see if I should go and send a colony ship that way. I'm also going to build a couple more corvettes. I'm also going to build a solar panel network. And we have the next traditional expansion part. So we are going to use this, which will basically add. So before, the settlement, which is this building here, only added 1 unity. Now it adds 2. So it's a good bonus for us. Now I wanted to add some building as well because, you know. So we're going to add an energy building there. We are going to add a unity building there. Should I go food or materials? I'm going to add a food. I'm also going to take the blockers away from a couple of these so that my population can continue to grow. You're exploring part of the galaxy now, awesome. I want to split off another ship from here, to be honest. So just transfer 1, please. Awesome, so we've just managed to decipher their language. So again, this is just a smaller race, it's not really involved with sort of the main game, but they unlock extras and stuff like that and bonuses. So awesome. There's the ship that I managed to break off, so I want you to head this way. And then back to our world if you make it back there alive. There we go. So that will just explore this side of the galaxy. Because again, I really do need some more habitable worlds. We are receiving a transmission from the independent space station of the Zura Corps. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Okay. So again, minor species. This particular one I think you can trade with. So there's 3 different minor species types. You've got, if we just close these, you've got the artisan enclave, you've got the creator enclave, and you've got the trader enclave. So these guys, you can basically get extra buildings and stuff like that if you become sort of their patron. Costs a lot of energy and stuff. These ones will help you with your science, so you'll discover quests, you'll learn about the galaxy, stuff like that. And these guys, you can trade materials, so you can trade 2,000 energy for 1,000 materials, or you can trade 2,000 materials for 1,000 energy. So you always get a net loss trading, but if you've got really good materials production and really bad energy production, it's a good way of keeping yourself afloat. or if you're really in need of a few materials and you've got a lot of energy, you know, it can be a useful thing to have. So we will set the world turning again and wait to find some more stuff. Well, that's our science ship heading this way, isn't it? Yeah. So they're going to go through a few systems that we've not looked at as well. Okay, so that adds a new quest. That's with the mining drones work ethic. So with that, it adds specific locations on the map that I can go and have a look at. One's right over there, typical. So yeah, I will keep them untacked for now, but eventually we may go through that quest line and have a look. Oh, and we've encountered a lot of fleets. Whew. Okay, and just pause the game for a second. Oh, okay, we've finished researching the biolab. So now we have 4 options. We've got this 4th option because we gained this science by doing a quest. So, you know, it'll always be there because we've already gained some science in it. So we could do the eco-stimulation or simulation, which gives us better hydroponic farms so we can get more food. We can have increased border range, or we can have a heritage site. Now the heritage site increases our unity, the eco simulation increases our food, and this obviously increases our border range. I'm not too concerned with our borders at the moment, so I'm going to go with the heritage site, because the quicker I can unlock unity, the quicker I can expand sort of that tree. I could colonize these worlds, but they're within my territory, so I'm not worried about anyone nicking them or anything like that. So yeah, for the moment I'll just stick with the one world. Now there are advantages and disadvantages of not expanding. Oh, and we've some form of alien vessel. Awesome. So where's that alien vessel? Here? Where is it? I have no idea where it is. Okay, well, research it. Yeah, so there are benefits and sort of detriments to expansion. So when you expand, the amount of unity it costs between perks increases, for example. So at the moment, the cost of this goes up with each perk you unlock. So with each perk that you unlock, you get a plus 10% at the moment. So because we've unlocked one tradition, the cost goes up by 10%. So yeah, when I unlock the next one, it'll go up some more. But it'll also go up if I colonize another world. So the more worlds that you've colonized, the longer it takes you to unlock your unity. Obviously, the more worlds you've colonized, the more unity you can produce, so, you know, you can counterbalance it. And the same is true for science. So if we look at this, because we have 11 population, it pluses 1% to the amount of science we need to do. So when we first started the game, this science would have only cost 360. But because we've got that plus 1%, it's 363. So by colonizing new worlds and getting more population, your science costs go up and up and up. So just because you have a massive empire with 100 worlds doesn't mean you'll be the most advanced. Sometimes the smaller worlds, or like the smaller factions, will be more technologically advanced because they don't have that penalty. So it's just something to keep in mind as you progress. Colonizing lots of worlds doesn't mean that you will be sort of in a better state. It does mean that you'll probably have a better naval capacity and things like that, but again, sometimes that isn't everything. I'm going to go with administrative AI because I like that plus 5% to my research speed. And with this, I definitely want geothermal fracking because I want a better mining procedure, because that will let us upgrade the mines on our world to sort of get a little bit more materials. Now, because I've unlocked the energy upgrade, I can upgrade these buildings here. I can also upgrade this building and have it produce more society research, which, yeah, I'm going to do. So once my buildings have upgraded, I'll be earning more energy and a little bit of extra science, which can't be bad. Or at least I can't complain. Of course, it did use all of my materials that I had stored up. Now I do want to build the mining outposts and stuff around all of these once I get the chance. What's my science ship doing? Oh yeah, it's researching this place.
Special project complete.
Oh, and we've just finished a special project and discovered a new alien race. Awesome. So let's have a quick look where this race is. Oh, it's over here. Okay. And it looks like they are... yeah, they're slightly more advanced than us, I think, a little bit. They've certainly colonised a few extra worlds. Now, what worlds do you like? You like Alpine, again, which is near me. Damn it. Okay, carry on. Now, don't stop my fleet entering. Oh, you really? They did that on purpose. So as my ship entered their space, they decided to close their borders on me. So my ship just sort of disappears from the universe for a while, and then it will eventually turn up at home. But for the moment, we've basically lost contact with our ship because they've closed the borders. So we can no longer enter their space. So if there was a planet that we could colonise here, we wouldn't be able to get to it because they've closed their borders. Ah, oh, typical. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know why they've closed borders to me. It's not like I'm horrible to them or anything. We've only just met. Oh, and another... oh, that's a powerful fleet. So, yeah, another alien race. Anything with a fleet that powerful is just sort of a random encounter. It's not a race. Because I don't think any race will be that powerful to begin with. At least I'm really hoping not, because otherwise I'm worried. Oh, and we've finished the survey, so let's check out the planet. Okay, it's got a couple of blocks. It's not too bad, it's not brilliant though. Let's go back here and do some more surveys. Oh, you know what then, we will start there. We've already done that one. Okay, so head that way and do some more planetary surveys. Still, it adds another to our habitable world survey. So, that's something at least. Oh, another world. I hadn't even noticed it. Science ship, forget everything I just told you to do and come down and do this one. Survey that world. Tell me, can I live there? Well, I know I can live there, but is it worth living there? The vessels we have come across in a certain system are definitely capable of receiving and transmitting standard communication protocols. Visual indicators point to their culture being largely spaceborne, and some phenotypes observed among them match no planet-dwelling civilizations. Unfortunately, their crew are completely uninterested in civil discourse. What little we have been able to glean from their intercepting intrafleet communications indicate they are primarily subset on piracy. Yay, we've discovered pirates. Fun times. It just shows up as alien vessels.
Situation log.
No idea. But we have discovered another set of aliens. Research them. So one thing that I will say, another world. You have to be zoomed in a certain amount to be able to see sort of the information about sort of solar systems and stuff. So if you zoom out too far to see the entire galaxy, you can't actually see some of the basic information that you need to know. Oh, that looks like it's going to be like a race. So I kind of want to colonize that world as quickly as possible. So let's have a look at actually building a colony ship. I'm also going to need to get my science ship down there ASAP. Because I'm going to need to know about that world before I can actually send a colony ship. The other thing I want to do is... almost finished the research anyway. Never mind, I'll finish the research. It'll show me their territory and I'm just hoping... Oh, I am so happy that that planet isn't within their territory. Okay, our warriors salute you. Now you prefer tundra worlds. Okay, well, Arctic, continental, tundra. So you could colonize that one. None down here you can colonize. So hopefully you won't expand that way at all. So I'll be able to get over here. Oh, a tomb world. Now a tomb world is basically a dead world that no one can colonize. There are ways to terraform it to a planet that suits your people so that you can colonize it, but that's sort of later down the technological tree, so let's research this new alien species and let's unlock that so I can colonize worlds that are further away. So that will reduce the cost of colonizing this world. Aha! Perfect. Oh, and my ship's back. Hadn't even realised. Right. Head this way. I basically want you to look at all the furthest points in the universe. And then head home. No, I said head home. Oh, heading there will do, I suppose. It's within my territory. What are you doing? You're basically doing the same thing. Okay, so instead, you head this way and back around. So you just find out as much as you can about the sort of imminent surroundings. Then go there because that's a safe area. Oh! Now that symbol means that there's a wormhole station here. So this particular alien race use wormholes to get around. Awesome. So it's good to know, because if we are ever in a war against them, I know that they use wormholes, so I can sort of defend accordingly. Right, now I'm already building a colony ship. Let's upgrade this spaceport. So there's 3 new worlds I can colonize. Oh, wow, they've colonized quite a bit. Oh, that must be an advanced start then. Ooh, they look interesting. They are militaristic and egalitarian. So, our warriors salute you. Hello! Now what worlds do you like? You like tropical worlds, okay? Awesome. Good to know. It's always a good thing liking worlds that they don't like, because it means that 1, they won't colonize the worlds you're after, and 2, there's less incentive for them to attack you to take your world, because they can't live on them. Of course, that goes out the window once you get to the point that they can terraform your worlds. Then they'll attack you. It also matters if you've got lots of worlds that they can colonise within your borders. Of course, at the moment, I can't really expand. I could expand to these, I suppose, as I say, but they're within my territory anyway, so I don't need to worry about it too much yet. Let's go here, and I want to construct a mining station there, please. So we've just finished upgrading our sort of starbase in this area. We can still only make corvettes, but you know. Oh, so our research speed is now plus 5%. Awesome. So we can now get shields, we can get point defense systems, or we can get physics labs. I am going to go with point defense systems, I think. It's a very specific technology. So you've got 3 different versions of defense, and you've got 3 different versions of weapons. At the very start of the game, you've either got laser, ballistic, or missile. Now, laser weapons do less damage to shields and more damage to armour. Ballistic weapons... oh, sorry, no, the other way around. Yeah. Less damage to shields, more damage to armour. Ballistic weapons do more damage to shields, but less damage to armour. And missiles basically just do a lot of damage to everything. However, you can shoot down missiles before they hit you using counter defences like this one. So on the basis that they might have missiles, I'm going to unlock this now so that, you know, if they do have missiles, I can shoot them down. Oh, my science ship is just arriving now at this world. Awesome. Oh, and we have discovered the other aliens, or discovered more aliens. There it is. Okay, well, where are they? I have no idea. Well, wherever they are. Right, you're going to do this world second. Yeah, that'll be quick enough, I suppose. My colony ship won't take that long. Send it straight to the world.
Research complete.
Oh, and research is done. Oh, the mining research is done. So we have got we've got another material processing type thing. This doesn't give you an instant upgrade to your mineral processing that you've already got, but it can let you build a building that gives you a 10% production for that planet. So it basically increases the planet's total production. I've got the engineering facility, which gives you more science for engineering, and I've got ion thrusters. Engineering tends to be something I do a lot of the research for, so I'm going to go with the facility that increases said engineering.
Situation log updated.
Awesome, I've finished that. Oh, lots of evil aliens there. Well, that's odd. Why have they come into my space? They're massive. I don't want to deal with them.
Special project complete.
Oh, and we've just made contact with another alien race. How do you do? Just there. Research the next alien race. all of the other aliens seem to be sort of spread out. I've not really seen any in my area, which I'm not complaining about. And, oh, has my colony ship reached its destination? Yes, it has. Or at least it's near. So it's going to cost me 254 influence to build a colony here. Gonna do it. Wow, that's bad. Look at all the blocks. And because they're red, I don't yet have the research to be able to remove them. So that is quite bad. Now, when placing your colony, if you place it on a tile like this, for example, that's already got something there, it will remove that thing. However, it does provide a bonus to mineral, food and energy production in the 4 adjacent tiles. So if I put it here, for example, this tile and this tile would get a bonus if I put energy, material or food production there. If I put it here, for example, I'll lose the bonus that I'd get on this side, but I won't lose the bonus that's on the tile itself. To be honest though, I am going to put it right here. There we go. Now once it starts colonizing the world, it will pop up just here.
Colonization.
There we go. Our colony ship has gently touched down by the outskirts of a large oasis on Hijiraskant. I said yes to the name, I can't even pronounce it. Situated at the foot of a large mountain, the ideal location provides shelter from the wind and has easy access to water. The ship has been permanently converted into I will learn to speak at some point, honestly, I swear. Administrative headquarters. There we go, I got it that time. Of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former spaceship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first Huntak city on an alien world. Awesome. See, this is why sometimes I just let you read it, because it's less painful than listening to me read it. Okay, scientists failed to reveal anything new, but they didn't die, so that's something. And we have discovered space amoebas. So we can issue a research to study them, or we can begin exterminating them. Let's study them, to be fair. I'd prefer study over extermination. I'm not a Dalek. So, as our colony's formed, the influence bubble will grow, so although it's small at the moment, it will get bigger. It's slightly annoying that both of these are blue as well, and so's my territory, but never mind. Now we are going to save you as number 2, so that I can easily swap between my worlds and have a look at what's going on. Now at the moment it's going to take a while for this to grow, and it's going to cost a lot of energy per turn or per month while it's growing, but so you don't want to start too many colonies at once unless you have a very big energy surplus. But let's carry on. Oh, massive alien species there, and another world that we can potentially colonize. Okay, it's quite far away though, like massively far away compared to this one. Okay. Well, we're sending our survey ship to have a look at this world next, I believe. Yes, we are. So once it's finished surveying this area completely, it'll head over here. There's some good resource points here. Might build those next as well. Not really discovered any worlds that I can inhabit here either, which is unfortunate. Now one thing I can do, just finished surveying that system, This system is quite close, so offered a trade deal. Let's see if they're willing to trade their star charts for mine. I'd need to give them something else as well. Well, in which case, I won't give you my star charts. I'll just give you some instant energy. Now, you always need it to be at least +1, otherwise there's no chance of them accepting. Even at 0, they won't accept it. So, yeah. Will you accept? You will! So that just gives me access to anything they've looked at. Let's see if you're willing to do the same. Now, if it says -1,000, there is absolutely no chance that you will ever get them to agree. It doesn't matter what you give them. So don't even try.
Special project complete.
Oh, okay. So let's have a look at policies and edicts. So we can do the crystal sonar, which is what we got last time, that just gives a bonus, or when we go into a sector, if we've not been there before, we can sort of do that and learn everything about it. We can give a bonus to different researches. Was that not a bonus, or was it just a permanent buff then? It looks like it was just a permanent buff. Awesome. Now, something that I want to do with artificial intelligence, I want to give that... Oh, I can't give them their own rights yet. Okay. So yeah, robots are servants for the moment. Okay. Now, construction ship. Go here, please, and build a mining station. So, this is the birth of space pirates. So this is the events that I was talking about. So this will create sort of a small group of pirates within your areas, or within your sector, just to give you a taste of combat. And they will turn up in one of your areas eventually. Normally targeting your sort of constructions. They don't tend to go after your home worlds, because... there they are. So, they're 127. We are 179. So, let's go and fight them. They're going to reach this before my guys warp in, but... There they go. There's my guys. We will slow down and zoom in for combat. There we go. I'm close enough that I've started combat with them. Wow. Oh. There we go. They seem to have some shields. I don't have shields. They're my ships. How did you get shields and I haven't got them yet? They managed to destroy one of my ships, which is slightly annoying, but never mind. We're definitely going to win. Boom. Now, when you win in combat, they leave behind these, which is another thing that your science ships can come and research. So we'll add that into the research queue. We lost one ship, they lost 4. See, they were dealing energy damage. I just dealt a lot more energy damage. And these things are timed, so they won't be there forever. They will eventually disappear. So, but by researching it, you get sort of a bit of research in all these different things. So if they're really advanced in something, by researching the scrap, you'll learn a bit about it. So it can be worth doing. Now, I have to work out where they came from. I think they probably walked in from there. Because I'd see if they came from here. And they would have targeted these bases. We'll speed up time once again, because otherwise it will go far too slowly. Oh, we've just surveyed another habitable world, which has finished the habitable world survey chain. Okay. One of our guys has leveled up and gained a new trait. So research speed in psionics is up by 10%. Awesome. So that's good if he's one of our scientists. The fact that he's the pilot in our spaceship means it's kind of useless, but never mind. But we've now looked at this world, so let's have a look. Oh no, we've not finished surveying that world yet. Oh, you're doing it now. Okay.
System survey complete.
Okay, they weren't there. Are they here? Oh. What are you? Alien vessel. Damn right you're an alien vessel. Where are you? Oh, you're all the way over there. Okay. Oh, and research is finished. Oh, the heritage site. Awesome. So, we could go for this. Yeah, you know what? Of everything there, I'll go for that. Okay. Oh, you've finished researching that. So, this is the desert world, I believe. Yes, it is. So, as you can see, it's a pretty good world. Good deposits here and there, actually. It does have a titanic life, which gives a bonus to society output. So if I build society research on this planet, it gives an extra 25%, which is pretty good. I think I'll colonize this world. So, something you can do is colonize straight from this screen. So, we'll colonize. We choose the world that we want the colony ship to come from, and then it gives you a list of sort of the species that can colonize the world that are on your world. So we'll colonize using the Huntak, and we'll have the colony right there, please. There we go. Now, let me know in the comments, guys, because if you want worlds named after you and things like that, I am more than willing to do that. So if you want a world named after you, you know, let me know in chat, in the comments, and yeah, I am more than willing to have worlds named after some of my YouTube people fans. Oh, YouTube people fans. My God, I speak such good English sometimes. But yeah, so if you want your name in the game, let me know. Tell you what I do want. I want a couple of more Corvettes, just to boost my fleet.
Situation log updated.
Thank you very much. I'm just going to all of these worlds for the minute to try and find sort of the pirate base from the event. We've got a hostile fleet. That's all the way over here. Wow, that's a long way off. And we also have a new tradition available. So we could have this, which increases the population growth and colony development speed increases. Or we could have this so that we could increase our borders using frontier outposts. I've got a couple of colony ships on their way, so I'm thinking a new life will be a good one to have first. Oh, there's the pirate base. Back you go. Oh, and we have finished the colony. So there we go. As soon as we finish the colony, we get 2 population there, and a 3rd population starts growing. So just here, actually just here, I would like a robot population to be built, please. And I think food would be a good idea to be produced. So there we go. Now, if I put this population here before this is finished being built, they'll have nothing to do, so it will complain basically. So if I do this, look, and unpause, as you can see, the species is unemployed, so they're basically doing nothing, so they're bored. So it's always best to have them doing something while you're building stuff. Okay, so there's the pirate base, so go and attack it, please. And I will probably be ending the episode after this battle, because we've been going for nearly an hour. So yeah. These episodes in this series are probably going to be a lot longer than my normal series, just because of the game that we're playing. So, you know, don't be surprised if most of the episodes in this series are sort of this length. What construction? Oh, you finished building that. Okay, so you move there now. Generating more food is a good thing. And once I've blown this thing up, I can get my science ship to come and investigate the rubble. Oh, new research. So we've got the engineering facility. Oh, awesome. I was hoping I'd get this research. So this unlocks the Betharian power plant. So if there is a particular resource on a planet, you can build this particular power plant above that resource, and it will give you plus 10 power. So it gives you a heck of a lot of power, as long as the resource is already on that planet. Now, as far as I know, you'll never have it on your primary planet, but I do have it there. So if once I unlock this, I'll be able to put that power plant there, and it will give me 10 energy, plus the 2 that's already there. So it will give me 12 energy just for 1 square, which is awesome. We can also upgrade some of these buildings. So I am going to upgrade... Oh, I can only afford 1 at the minute. So in the next episode I'll probably upgrade more of these to increase our materials input. Back to the fight. Okay, we've managed to destroy it. And this is the debris that's been analysed from our previous fight. So it's given us some research towards deflectors, nano composite materials, afterburners, physics research just gets a bonus, and engineering gets a bonus. So we can send our science ship to research this project next. And we can send our military fleet back home. And now our colony ship is already on its way to its new home, so that's going to be good. And as you can see, our borders have grown a bit around here. They may even grow enough to push this into our possession, I'm hoping. We could also set our construction ship to go build some stations, although it costs too much to build all of them at once. I'd have to go in and build them individually, which we don't really have time for at the moment. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Please like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what you think of this series so far, and I'll see you later.